You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my ways. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my ways. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my ways. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it.
Hi, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I love you guys. Hello, everyone. You guys hear me? Because if not, we're going to get that together right now. Okay. What happened? And can you hear me? Can you hear me? Underwater? Do I still sound underwater? Do I still sound underwater? Okay, y'all said the sound is going in and out. Is this still muffled? Is it still muffled? Okay, I'm talking about right now. Okay, how is it now? Better, good. Tressa, I have to switch internet. Tressa, I'm not talking to you. Okay, shout out to everybody else. Shout out to Amazing by Default. Shout out to Melissa. Shout out to all of y'all. Hold on, let me put y'all on the screen because y'all is amazing. Shout out to Michelle Gone Girl. Shout out to Pamela, Nell, Felicia Gone Girl, Shay's Craft House, and my girl Angie. Not you. Not you. Shout out to Henny Cakes. Yes, my boo standalone. Where she said you're fine. My boo don't say, hi boo. And I'm a girl. So okay, y'all saying that I'm good. Y'all saying that I'm good. Okay. Okay. Y'all really, you Android people, you people. Yeah, I'm literally gonna say it like that. Yeah. Yeah, I will be electronic prejudice if you try that. You Android people, look at here. Get over it. Get over it. Like, let it go. What is the problem? We're not doing this. No, we're moving on. Shout out to everybody that got an Android. Hey, Melanated, I love you, sweetheart. I miss you too. Oh my God, I love you, girl. I love you, girl. How's the family, girl? I love you and your family. Yeah, so y'all. Shout out to my boo Gemini twin. Yes, I love her. She gifted 5 memberships. So you got one. Please say thank you to my baby. We love her and my girl. Put some hearts and flames in the chat, but please say thank you to Gemini. I got her for gifting 5 memberships. Go on, girl. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Now, I want to shout out these cash apps because I love you guys. And a lot of times I don't see them, but I do see you and I love you and I appreciate like everything you guys do for me because you guys are amazing. Right. So shout out to Deja. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for the cash app. Thank you, Tammy. I love you. Shout out to my boo Simply. I love you, sweetheart. Shout out to Oakcliff. You know who you are. I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And shout out to my baby Sharna today. Thank you, Sharna. I love you, sweetheart. And shout out to Lindsay. I love you too. You guys are so sweet. Oh my God, thank you so much. Oh, I love you guys. I love you. Thank you. I really, really, really appreciate it. So shout out to Valerie. For the $19.99 super sticker, go on, girl. I earned that. Okay. Now I earned every piece of that because I just have. All right. Now the Lord put that on you to send that to me, and you were supposed to, but just know that I earned this. Absolutely did. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. The title of the show says DJ Akademiks sued for SA. Kim Combs, well, basically. King Combs diss track to 50 Cent. Gross. Young Miami trolled for gay bait. All right, we're going to talk about some other things too. We absolutely are. Okay. Now I love you guys. Please hit the like. All right. Shout out to the members. We're going to be doing a members only live pretty soon here. It's going to be our first book read. I'm really excited about that. I have some survivings that I'm going to drop first, and then we're going to start our book club. So I'm super excited. I know you guys have been waiting for quite some time, and I don't care. Okay. Now the reason I don't care is because I'm very busy. Okay. And I'm keeping these streets hot for you guys. All right. It is not easy to be in all of this mess that I be in. Okay. It takes a lot of hard work and discipline to go around here destroying lives. God, though. Like, I know the movie Mean Girls make Regina George, it looks easy being her, but it's really not. Like, it's really difficult. It really is. I'm wrong. So I love you guys. And we will be on coffee right after this. Continue, continuously destroying lives. Why not? It is what it is. We're going to go for coffee and be a big old bully. So yeah, I'm excited. So I love you guys. Please make sure you join us if you are on coffee. If you're not, the mods will definitely drop the link for you guys. If you want to come and join us for some different content. If you want to see me get like ratchet, and all of that stuff, and my girl, yeah, and talk about all the things that we don't talk about on here because it's gross. So I love you guys. Please hit the like. Now, let's get into these topics. Why don't we? Okay, let's do that because we have a whole nother show that I'm doing after this. I am so popular, like, God, I love my subscribers. Like, okay.
They say
I love you, girl, but we're done with you, sweetheart. I love you, girl. You'll be back tomorrow. And I'm a girl. So let me pull up what's first, because y'all know I never really know what's first. I just pick stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Yeah. So let me pull it up a little. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Now, Kendrick Lamar has gotten a #1 hit track, okay, a #1 hit single, okay, Billboard Hot 100, #1 off dissing BBL Drake. Now, the reason this is so amazing is because Drake, you did a lot of lying in beefs. Drake, you're not supposed to beef and lie, girl. You're absolutely not. Now, I know you feel like you have light skin privilege, okay, we know you're beige, but even the beige don't get to do that, okay? You did a lot of lying. All right. You have to tell the truth because now we question everything in a McGraw that you've ever said about someone in a McGraw. Okay. So, yeah, now, Drake, you're going to have to shut your mouth Because lying about kids that you know you got, all of that's like, Drake, you're a smut. It's like the nerve of you to act like you're not a smut. Like, you absolutely are. You're a smut. So much of a smut that why did you stop talking to Lil Wayne for that time? Remember when he went to jail? Remember when you got him tattooed on you? Remember how you slept with his girl while you were in jail? Remember when he said Drake on stage? Remember that? You're such a slut that you even slept with your mentors girls. So yeah, and I'm a girl and you're trash. So there was no way that his singles that he dropped about Kendrick Lamar was gonna hit number one because they weren't number one worthy. Because you have to grow when Kendrick was first dropping his responses to Drake, saying that, oh, you know, it's too much, blah blah blah, get to the point, blah blah blah, you know, all of this about Kendrick, but he wasn't done. Like he was like, hold on. I'm getting my ish off. Like y'all wanted me to respond, I'm going to. And not only did he respond, he got a number one hit smash out of the situation. Now, the last person that did that was Megan the Pegasus. Megasis with her song Hiss, you know, more so coming from Nicki Minaj, but other people too. But since she came for Nicki, a lot of people supported it. And the song went to number one, okay? Same thing here with Kendrick Lamar. It went number one because, you know, Drake, you have a lot of haters. Drake, people hate you. I don't I don't know if anybody told you that. But people like hate you because literally a song dissing you is number one. So yeah, shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Again, I've always been a big fan of Kendrick. Kendrick's amazing. I like that he doesn't let people in the industry and fans and whatnot dictate how he's gonna move, how he's gonna rap, how he's gonna do anything. I like that about Kendrick. I like that he literally beats to the beat of his own drum, like Drake told Metro Boomin to go do, play some drums. Well, at least they're beating to the beat of their own. And I'm a girl. At least they're not trying to be something that they're not, because that's what you do, Drake. Yeah, you go around being a lot of something that you aren't, which is weird when you should just be, you know, that little mixed kid from Canada, but for some reason you don't want to be. For some reason, views from the six, and people say the six don't even exist. People in Canada are like, "What six? What is he talk? What? Huh? Who? What is he talking about?" So yeah, hair flip. Moving right along. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Congrats, congrats, congrats. You know, I think that's lit. You can diss somebody and it become a number one hit like crazy. That means that person is duly hated. I don't know. I feel like I'm skipping stuff because growl. That was supposed to be like later. Come on. Okay. It, no one's gonna convince me that it doesn't stink in there. I don't know why Unsexy Red keep doing. I'm not gonna say cute people stuff because I do think that she's pretty. But Sexy Red, Unsexy Red, why do you keep doing cute people shit? Okay. Okay. Well, you know, I take that back. Why do you keep doing smell good people shit? Hmm. You gotta stop doing things that people that smell good and that look like they smell good do. Okay. Sexy, you have an odor. You have to. You do. You definitely give that. Okay. Unsexy Red, she said when you get to the third vibration mode on the rose, I feel like she breaks them. How many roses does she have? Unsexy Red, I feel like you break them, girl. I absolutely do. I do. Did you buy it green, or did like while you were using it, just like over time? When, unsexy red, please stop. Please stop. Now, I get some people just being playful and funny and and all that stuff, but it's really kind of gross. Like, honestly, I think it's gross. Who, whatever, to each his own. But I think it's gross. I'm not gonna lie. I think behavior like this is nasty. Like, I just don't look at this like, oh my gosh, she's so funny. Like, it's just like, girl, put your legs on, like, pew. Like, what? Why? Like, ugh. Like, honestly, unsexy red. If I ever see you in life, I promise you, I'm walking right past you. I did the same thing to Kim Kardashian. She was here when she was dating Chris Humphries in Minnesota. I walked right past the bitch. Like, gross. Like, I hate the Kardashians. Like, I just don't like them. So yeah, I literally just walked right past her. You would be the same thing. I wouldn't stop. I wouldn't ask for an autograph. I wouldn't be starstruck. I wouldn't be none of those things. I wouldn't be. Like, I would just walk right past you. I promise you. Like, I wouldn't want no autograph. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care what store you're walking into. I don't get away. Hurry up. Am I on your way? Go on, girl. Because, yeah, I would walk right past you. Like, that's just how I feel. Honestly, there's nothing even, and I'm not even like the biggest fan of Lotto, but I would stop and talk to Lotto. Like, I would be like, oh, hey, Lotto girl. Oh, hey, girl. Come take a picture with me now. So I'm like, but her, no. I will walk right past her. I promise you. And some of her music is cute. But I just think it's unbecoming. It is what it is. I mean, I'm not going to tell her what to do. If she likes this behavior, or she feels like this is the type of energy that she wants to put out there, and stuff like that. Hey, who am I to be like, don't do this? I'm just not a fan of it. I'm not. She's not the only girl that online doing stuff like this and whatnot. So can't just judge her. Judge hers. Plenty of people out here doing it. But not everybody has the type of spotlight that she has on her. So, it's a little different, but I don't know. Like, she's young. I get that too. So, I mean, I get it. You look back on some stuff, like, hopefully in a few years, she'll look back and it's like, what was I thinking? Like, what? Yeah, because she's young. I did stupid stuff, in my 20s. I did dumb stuff. So I can't look at her like, oh, you're like literally trash. Like, I mean, people. So I don't know. It's yeah, but yeah. Shout out to unsexy red girl. I cannot, girl. This is a lot, girl. It's like, every time I look up, girl, what is it with you and your damn coochie? Like, girl, what is going on? What is happening? Moving right along. Lotto, what the hell is this? Lotto posted this on her IG. They having a home birth. Okay. Now, this is The Sims, if you don't know what this is. And allegedly, it's Lotto's character. That's Lotto in the tub. And then allegedly, 21 Savage is the man in the tub while she's giving a home birth. Girl! This is the only way y'all could be in the picture together. Lotto, this your proof y'all together? Girl. Lotto, let me find out you was watching Sean David Wayne. Let me find out you sat over there and watched that show and we clowned you about that damn plane you on it by yourself, girl. Now you have to, we is in pictures together, Sean. Let me find out. Lotto, girl. You going out bad. Lotto, I don't think it's 21's not attractive enough for all of this. He really not. Like a little cute mouse. Like, girl, he really not attractive enough to be like, because how you go famous for saying, like, go viral for saying, it's to my man. Thank you to my man. You so mad you couldn't say 21. Girl, and we still don't know who the hell you was talking about. And so I mean, thank you, so I mean, who? Yeah. Who? Girl, who was you talking about? And then who the hell is in this pool? Because honestly, that look like a white lady. I'm not even going to hold you. Is that you in the pool, or is your mama as a teenager in the pool, girl? Because who is that? And who was that miracle? Who was that girl? Did you read B. Simone coloring book Manifest? Girl, are you willing this into existence, girl? Lotto, who was these people in this damn tub? Who was these AIs, girl? Oh my goodness. Let me find out you go with 21 Savage real bad. Girl. Girl, Barbie and Raekwon in this damn tub. That's not you and 21. Girl, you got your nerve. I said, Lotto. Girl, was you watching me, girl? Lotto, girl. Hurry up. Hurry up. Because we still ain't seen y'all in the piece of a picture together. Look. She keep claiming this damn illegal. Girl, he was supposed to be over here. Girl, you keep claiming this illegal. He came over here in a crate. Girl, he got mailed over here in the mail. Girl, I said not to go. You can't even get an illegal to claim you. Oh my God. The audacity of, this alien to be denying you. Like, girl, ew, this is gross. This is gross. Why didn't you just put up a picture of you and him in the pool? Look at here. You know what you giving, right? You know you giving Andrea Kelly. Her whole marriage started Kelly. We thought he was single. We had no idea he had a real life Rapunzel. I said, oh my word, you're giving Dre Kelly wrong. And that's what you're giving, girl. You're giving Dre Kelly. Like, because why are you a secret? Because you claiming this invisible person hard as hell. Ooh, girl. What is going on? Why don't he want to claim you, girl? Are you that lame? That's what it's giving. You're that annoying that he don't even want people to know. Absolutely. Yes. It's giving you got that good, but like other than that, it's like shut the up. Like that is what it's giving. Why won't he claim you? Why won't come, girl? What did you do? that he don't want to claim you? What happened? Just so we don't know. 21. He claimed Drake before you, girl. 21. We can do something for that. 21. He claimed him before you went on, my girl. How you gotta claim them miracles before he claimed you? Girl, he was supposed to be over here. One phone call. Girl, why he acting like he don't want you? Call immigration. That's what I feel like you should do, girl. Call ISIS and be like, look at here. Since he don't want to claim me. Oh, okay. Look, I'm going to need y'all to go over there and ask for birth certificates and social security numbers and stuff. Because he over there giving cone head. Okay? And I'm a girl, he's an alien. So, gays, he is illegally over here illegal as he ain't got no health care or nothing. Gays ain't filed a piece of taxes. Ain't filed a piece. So I know my girl. Yeah, he married. That's how he was trying to get a green card, girl. He ain't want her neither. Yeah, he's still married. But that ain't the reason he ain't claiming, because he was married while he was with Amber Rose. He was married then, but he was claiming her. They was in pictures together, videos, all type parties, all of that stuff. And she was bald. Like, oh my God. She had a bald fade. And he was super claiming her. We all knew that Amber Rose was dating 21 Savage. Like, it wasn't a secret. So why is it a secret that he with Lotta? What's the problem? She's of age. She's grown. She's 20-something. So why he not claiming her? I find that weird. I'm like, well, why is he? That's a valid question. It's not like if he's the type of person that don't claim nobody. No, he claims people. He claimed Amber Rose loud and proudly. He proudly said that I go with her. That's my girl. I go with Amber at events together, all of that stuff, red carpets, all of that. But when it comes to Lotta, it's like only she know. Only she know that, because don't nobody else. Don't nobody else. And I'm a girl. And it ain't because he like seeing other people. I think that that's an obvious that he's seeing other people. I think that's obvious. That's happening. I don't think he's hiding it. I just don't think. I think that she looking at it like they in a relationship because they're smashing. And they smash often. You know, they've cuddled twice. So she look at it like they go together. I really don't feel like he dating her. I don't think he wants to be with her. And I do think that Lotto is annoying. I do. I think she gives an annoying, you know, very so much clout chase-ish. I want to be a picture. Why can't she post a picture of them together? Like, why do you have to use Sims? You can't use an actual picture. Like, you can't just take a picture of him real quick. Like, he's saying no. Why? I don't want to hear nothing about her saying, oh, he wants to keep the relationship private so that we can hold on. No, sweetie. Because then you wouldn't talk about it at all. It's easy to be mystique. You know, when someone asks you a question about who you're dating, or anything, you could just simply say, oh, you know, I'm doing my thing, you know, I'm dating around, or, you know, right now I'm single, you know, it's plenty of ways so that people won't know that y'all dating if you're protecting the relationship. Like, so if it's a secret, it should just stay like a secret. When Brad and Angelina, when they was cheating on their spouses with each other, no one knew. No one knew. Yeah. So what is this? What is this? If it's secret, you should talk about it at all. In her eyes and in the world's eyes, for the public, she should be viewed as single if she's in a secret relationship. It's not secret if you're talking about it. Just because you're not naming the person doesn't mean that your relationship is exclusive. The internet is nosy as so when they see you, and if they're gonna pay attention to people around you, you know, and all of that. So if you hang out with 21 Savage often, and 21 Savage is allegedly who you're dating, to say that you're in a relationship that you want to protect by not talking about it and saying who you're in a relationship with. What? Excuse me. That's dumb. Just like shut your mouth. But anyways, moving right along. Lotto, girl, this is sad, girl. You going out bad. Lotto, you going down bad, girl. Just to let it go, it's not worth it, girl. He ain't, honestly, 21 is not, he ain't cute enough for all of that. He really is not. I'm like, girl, like, you too pretty to be gone, but whatever. Maybe she doesn't think so. So moving right along. So Meek Mia and 50 Cent have been feuding online. And I think that their feud is stupid, but you know, 50's a troll. So it just is what it is. And Meek don't have nothing going on. So I completely understand why he responded to it. But before we get into that, I wanted to get into King Combs. Did I say that? I'll just pull it up real quick. Let's get into King Combs in his diss track because I feel like we should talk about that first. I thought I saved it, but I guess I didn't. Oh, yeah. I'll say it right now. So 50 Cent gets dissed by Christian Combs, which I think is one of the dumbest things ever. I think it's stupid because it's like, why? Like, what are you dissing him for? But let's get into it. So, sorry, because we have another show coming up too, so I gotta. Diddy's son, Christian Combs, released his 50 Cent diss track, references federal raids. Diss tracks are all the rage. Yeah. And the latest installment comes from Sean Diddy Combs' son, Christian King Combs. On Sunday night, King Combs released a song titled Pick a Side, which references federal agents' raids on Diddy's 2 homes in March and Curtis 50 Cent Jackson's continuous social media posts on the Bad Boy Entertainment founder's recent legal trouble. So I feel like it's weird that he says the song is called Pick a Side, and it says which references federal agents' raids on Diddy's 2 homes. So is he saying like pick a side because, you know, my dad worked for y'all? So how he gonna work for y'all and y'all raid him at the same time? Is that what he's talking about? Is that what he's talking about? Because I'm confused. He's talking about some pick a side with the federal agents. Like, wait a minute. All of y'all was just at dinner last week with us. And not my girl. So what that were? Now y'all taking us down? Y'all couldn't have did that when y'all was over here playing golf? Now all of a sudden it's a problem? Now we can't traffic? Now we can't R-word? Not what the problem is? Now we can't root the people? We been rooting people. Y'all was at some of the parties. Now look at here. Now my dad been R-wording for a very long time. Now all of a sudden y'all want to say he can't R-word no more? For what? What changed? Do y'all need a couple more dollars? Because y'all got to be out y'all rabbit. The audacity. The people that was just having mimosas with us arrested and detaining us and I'm a girl. Like, no. No. Absolutely not. Okay? Now, my dad has been breaking the law since 1994. All right? Y'all done let him in Pac and all of that stuff. It is what it is. All these lives he done took. Like, now it's a problem? And I'm a girl. So I feel like that's what he's trying to say. I'm a girl. So it says, police raid the crib, his lyrics. Police raid the crib like we selling Rick. But we out here selling tricks. Multi-million-dollar flicks. You don't have any of those. You don't have any of those. You don't have any of those. And I'm just really confused by him dissing 50 Cent at all. Your daddy didn't even do that. Ew. Like your dad didn't even do that. Yes. It's given 1 fish, 2 fish, blue fish, red fish, knick-knack, paddywhack, like that's what it's given to a B. Red fish, blue fish, knick-knack, paddywhack, your mama fell on a crack. Like that's what it's given. Like, very so much mediocre. It's very so much trash. I was just like, yeah, this is gross. This was a waste of time. Y'all just be in the studio wasting people's time. Why? And y'all be having like engineers and everything. Like for what though? There's like no talent like happening at all. I'm like, ew. It's like King Combs. You look too much like your dad to be able to rap. He couldn't. No. Your dad was trash. Very so much. Didn't I say that? Yeah, your dad was trash. Yeah. So for real. Now who's not? Tell me who's on the store. It's like, who wrote this? Because on the tracks with people like Big Ed, people like that, he didn't write none of that stuff. Like, you're trash. Like, you have no talent. And like father, like son. Absolutely. Because now Justin is in the studio real beige, trying to hop on tracks too for nothing. Misa, come get your alcoholic son, please. Girl. Please come get him, girl. Girl, we is sick of him. Girl, we sick of y'all children. So please come get y'all kids. Okay? Tell him, he needs to stay as far, Justin needs to stay as far away from the studio. Now, Christian done already fell up in there because he has nothing going in life with his dumb ass. Christian is an idiot, just like Justin. Girl, please. That is why Christian raps, because he has nothing else. That's why they had his dumb ass over there modeling. And when he wasn't modeling, y'all pushed him into that studio because y'all know he just a waste of space. Just a waste of space, girl. Losers. Failures to launch. Ain't did nothing with their life. Nothing. What? Yeah, I said because Misa and them don't want to tell you, Christian, I'll tell you, you're a fucking loser. You absolutely are. Justin, you cute. But you're a fucking loser as well. Okay? Attractive losers. All y'all is cute. Y'all better have some good, because you ain't got nothing else. So, I mean, it is what it is. Y'all better be putting it down. Y'all better eat booty and all of that. And I'm a girl. Yes. Because y'all offer nothing else but daddy's credit cards. Like losers is what y'all are. Justin, you can't even walk a line at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. You can't do none of that. And I'm a girl, yeah, you're an alcoholic. You are a whole 12-step program. A walking, talking 12-step program. And so is your brother. 6 and 6. You give him 6 steps, you take the other steps. And I'm a girl, y'all, you're losers. Both of you. That's why y'all always on vacation. Who on vacation in their 30s with their parents? I'm like, oh my God. I said, Quincy, first of all, this is not your dad. And second of all, we about to be 40 soon. Hello. You still going on vacations and for what? Y'all still go to Disneyland and say he is creepy. I'm like, ew. Shouldn't y'all be like, why y'all ain't got families? And none of like, where's y'all churn? How y'all daddy having kids, but y'all not? That's weird. Y'all can't have kids because he still won't. What are y'all, lions? Only one can breed? I'm like, that's weird. I'm like, yeah, y'all too old to not have a fucking life. Y'all still live with him and I'm like, ew. And Christian, your girlfriend, she's stupid. It's just as stupid as you. I'm like, you happy to be with a loser? Like, girl, he don't have the bag his dad do. If his dad say no, welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order, please? Yeah. Yeah, he don't have no plan B and nothing like, no. Plan A, rap. Plan B, rap. Plan C, rap. Yeah, he's a whole loser. I'm like, why don't people look at the whole picture? If you look at the whole picture, Quincy is really the only one that is doing something with his life. The other ones are minors. So Quincy, out of the adults, Quincy's the only one that's really doing something. He's the only one to me, a successful actor, and all of that stuff. Quincy actually could have a career in Hollywood. He could do a plethora of things. But when it comes to, because his mom raised him right. So, but when it comes to Justin, loser. When it comes to Christian, loser. Like, they're whole losers. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. They're dependent on their father. They're spoiled brats. Like, that is what they are. His home's getting raided. They shouldn't even have been there. Like, I'm like, why are you there? Go to your own shit. Like, why don't y'all have your own places? Like, y'all too grown to still be living with him. Like, that's creepy to still be living with him at this point in time. Like, why? I don't understand why y'all not living your own lives and all of that stuff. Why y'all still having and all of that stuff under his home, under his roof? And that's weird. Like, y'all grown. He got cameras in every room and you smashing and stuff like that. Like, I will have my own place. That's one thing I like about Quincy. Quincy has his own place. He has two. And he also has his mom old like loft apartment or whatever in New York, the New York area. He also owns that too. So Quincy got his own places, you know, and stuff like that. He also has his own place in Los Angeles, Quincy. The Combs, the Christian and Justin, no, they live with Diddy. Like, they live with him. They travel back and forth where he goes. They're losers. What King Combs is not a successful rapper. He raps. It's different between being successful and rapping. Kendrick Lamar just had a diss song that hit #1. So now all of a sudden, you got this idiot Christian that wants to come forward and thinks that he's going to get a #1 hit because Kendrick did off of dissing old ass 50 Cent. He's not even in your age bracket. That's between him and your dad. You're dissing him because of what he says about your dad. Shut the fuck up. Like, it don't have nothing to do with you. Like, let them handle that. Like, diss somebody your age. Like, come at somebody your age so that it can actually go somewhere, like a current rapper. 50 ain't even rapping, like, besides going on tour, performing stuff that, you know, he ain't dropping albums and singles and, you know, stuff like that. Like, that's weird. I'm like, why are you dissing 50? Like, out of all the people that's talking about your dad, because a lot of people are, like, me. All type of people are coming for him. Even so big celebrities are coming for his jugular, and 50 has always trolled him. You could have been made a diss track about 50. Why now? Because of Kendrick and Drake? You're weird. You're trash. So you're not even going to compare. If you were a lyricist, you know, coming for, that's different. Kendrick is a lyricist. So you just like Sexy Red need to stop doing people that smell good stuff. You need to stop doing people that can rap stuff. Because it's annoying. Imagine a spoiled brat trying to like battle rap. About what? What? It's about punchlines, metaphors, upbringings. Even a street sign can be a part of a heavy metaphor that pushes your, you know, diss track further along. And when like you ain't been through nothing. Like, you're a spoiled brat. Like, that's being sued for spoiled brat. Like, because you were on a yacht and you pressed up on a yacht worker. How hood is that? Girl. How hood is that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You being sued for what? Being on a multi-million-dollar yacht? Pushing up on one of the workers? Because you a spoiled brat, used to getting what you want, even when a person says no, it's still yes, because you feel like you get what you want. Okay, girl. Yeah, so I felt like this was stupid. Why make a diss track about 50? Yeah, girl. Waste of time, waste of space, waste of time, waste of space. You know, like I just like that was stupid. Like, going into the studio, literally wasting these people's time. I'm not reading the rest of those lyrics because he's trash. Diverting his attention to 50 Cent, King Combs raps when all they had was 50 Cent, who put this city on the map. Stop lying, whatever. Pop's been hated on by many men, and that's fine. They gonna try to stop these M's, and they gonna die trying. He continues citing 50 Cent's song Men and Men and the album Get Rich or Die Trying. 50 Cent was quick to respond on Instagram with sarcasm, captioning one of the photos, King Combs and Diddy. I feel so threatened by the things Christian is saying on his record. I'm afraid for my life. Please don't hurt me, guys. I never mentioned or posted anything about Puffy's kids besides Keefy D, said he, Killed, Tupac, LOL. Now, one thing that I can say, 50 Cent is telling the truth about that. That's what I said. It's between them. When 50 is trolling Diddy, He trolling Diddy. Like, he not coming for the kids, and he not. I've not seen 50 do that. He pretty much kind of leave the kids off limits when certain things have been discussed when it comes to certain kids. I've seen him like post certain things, like post an article that says something negative. Like when the raid happened, I did see that he posted Christian and Justin in handcuffs or being detained and whatnot, but he didn't say anything. Like, he didn't come for them. He was just like, "Ooh, what's going on over there?" Type of situation. So I would agree with 50. He does not troll Diddy's children. He's never came for Christian in any way, shape, or form. Christian is also an adult. So that's why I said it's between the men. It absolutely is. I just feel like that's stupid. I don't know. I just think that's weird that he would say something to 50 like, your dad is a rapper. Diddy has rapped, right? So if anybody should be making a diss track to 50, it should have been Diddy. And with everything that Diddy has going on with his name right now, that would have been way bigger than any diss track King Combs would have ever came out with, honestly. I get a lot of people hate Diddy right now. But at the same time, mess is mess, So people are going to be interested just because of this long-standing beef that 50 Cent and Diddy have had. What better way of coming out expressing how you feel without expressing how you feel? Because due to these being an ongoing investigation with certain things, he can only speak, on certain stuff. But what better way to say you to everybody than dropping a track? I just feel like Diddy doing it would have hit 10 times. It probably would have actually charted with Diddy doing it, and as much publicity as he's had around his name. And Diddy has always been pretty much like an open person. He's done a lot of interviews and stuff like that in the past. He's not shy of the press. So with him not saying anything for so long, I mean, we really have not heard, pretty much anything from him since all of this stuff has happened. So him dropping a track speaking, people are going to be interested. People are going to be interested. It would not tank. It wouldn't. Now, it may have been trash. It may not have been like one of those like, ooh, like he went there, like it may not have been anything like that, but just the amount of attention that he has around his name and not speaking, hi, Island, I love you, and not speaking for so long, hi, Chillax, I love you too. I think it would have made noise. I think it would have went around the internet. Even me, I definitely would have talked. Anything Diddy do, if he posts something on IG or anything, the blogs, everybody are all over it. So that means people definitely want to hear from him. We want to hear what he has to say about all of this stuff that's going on, right? What better way to put it in a track? Like, put it in the music. Put it in the music. So Christian doing it has little to no effect when it comes to, there's no long-standing history. You coming at 50, what? Like, we get he don't like your dad, but you don't get to speak for him. So it's like falling on deaf ears. That's why I feel like 50 came like with sarcasm, because it is laughable, for your own pops ain't said nothing, nigga, and he rap, so it's literally laughable, that you would be saying something. It's like, you, this guy, like, Diddy, come get your son. Come get your cub. Come get this loser you produced, and I'm a girl. Yeah, because, and another thing that I really find weird about Christian, he'll talk about this beef with Diddy before, or with 50, before he even talks about like how he feels about his mom passing. Why does it feel like, I really don't want to sound like insensitive saying this, but why does it feel like they don't care? It feels like they just moved on so quickly from it. I'm not going to say that they're not hurting, that they don't miss their mom. I'm not going to say that, because I think that would be rude, and but it just don't feel like, that's just so weird to me. I'm like, why does it give that? Quincy, I will say yes. Quincy is different. It really is different with him, and he had more time with her. So I think that, because he had her for 20 something years. you know, because he was 20 something, I believe, when she passed away. So he did have her. So I do think that it's going to hit different with Quincy. But with the other ones, I'm not talking about, I'm excluding the twins. I'm excluding them. But when it comes to Christian, it just don't give that. And then when it comes to them just like speaking of her, even sometimes with Quincy, they only like kind of bring her up when it comes to like her birthday or the day she passed. I don't know, it's weird. I'm like, why does it feel like, because I've seen something, because Bobby Christina was a fucking mess. Girl, God rest her soul. But Bobby Christina was a mess, Lord, after Whitney passed. Girl, that girl was a mess. Oh, that poor baby was struggling when she lost her mom, girl. And they were about just as close, you know? She was a mess. I felt so bad for her. It was hard for me to even look at her without like not getting like emotional, you know? That was, you know, and mothers are such an intricate part in people's lives, you know? Mothers even mean more than fathers. And not to exclude myself, that's why I've never tried to compete with my children's mother. Just because I know a love that you have for your mother, I would do anything for my mom. And I know that my kids feel the same way, you know, about theirs. They'll do anything for her. So that they can't, not to say that they wouldn't do anything for me, but the bond is different. You know, like I didn't carry them. I don't have a womb, you know, anything. I didn't give birth to. The bond is different. You know, it's completely different. How moms are there for kids. I feel like moms wear so many different hats. You know, they wear like 50 hats. Like it's literally a full-time job. Like you're even a parent in your sleep. You know, so yeah, I just think the bond is so hard to break. And you would think how they felt about her, that they would just have been like just devastated. And it just felt like it just kind of came and went with them. You know, not that there's a rule book to grieving, or you have to agree for something. No, everybody agrees differently. But the closeness, you would have felt like with Quincy, like I could tell, like when at the funeral and everything, that poor guy, he was broken. He was broken. But when it came to everybody else, it's like, I don't know, it's just such a weird, eerie feeling. I'm like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like they were at peace with it, like you knew, right? Like, you know, when someone is, God forbid, like, but like suffering from something, you know, like an illness or, you know, something like that, that is terminal. And so it's like, you know, so you have a warning. You see it coming, you know it's coming. So you have it's a different grieving when you know it's coming. It's when you don't know is usually when it has the most damage, is when it does the most damage, when you have like no idea. When you say goodbye to a person or don't say goodbye, and then the next thing you hear about them is that they're gone, it's usually like it's traumatic, you know? And that's how Kim went. Kim went unexpectedly. It wasn't we knew, you know, we've had time, because that's how it feels like her other children moved on. It's like they moved on like they knew, like it was coming. So because that's weird. It's like you didn't. She was completely healthy, or did you know? You know, I don't know. It is weird. So yeah, I don't know. It's just always been a little off-putting to me. Like, well, it's like at times it feels like they live like she's still here, and it's like she's not. I don't know. But moving right along. So yeah, let's keep reading. Again, I just found that weird. And I've been wanting to say something about that, but I wanted to ask the audience about it too. The latter half referred to Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, who was indicted by a Nevada grand jury in September for the 1996 drive-by pow-powing of rapper Tupac Shakur. Rumors have circulated for decades that Diddy was responsible for orchestrating the Las Vegas pow-powing. In another post, the 21 Questions rapper wrote, "Now, why you say something like this when you know the feds are investigating? Is you stupid or is you dumb? LOL. So Christian, well, yeah, Christian, that's his name. He did a lot of talking about the feds in the song. Speaking as if the feds came to the wrong house, like they were supposed to go to 50 Cent's house instead. He was just saying a lot of stupid stuff in the song. I was like, it really was a waste of time. It was dumb. It was stupid. Go back to the drawing board. Please stop wasting people's studio time, Christian, because you have nothing going on in your life. So you're hoping that rapping works, because if you don't rap, like, what would you do besides live off your dad? Like, what would you do? You have no plan B or C, or you don't have any of that. Y'all are all dependent on Diddy's fortune. You said in the song they're not gonna stop these M's. What M's? You are not a millionaire. Christian, you are not a millionaire. You absolutely are not. You don't even have any like brand deals or anything. Like, you're not a millionaire. You don't bring in millions of dollars. No, you'd where? Doing what? Exactly. You don't tour. You don't have an album. You're not in any movies. You're doing nothing with your life. You're a whole loser. You sit around all day smoking weed, doing other substances as well, drinking and having sex. Like, it's what you do. Like, you literally have no life. Your life is your dad. That's why you always with him, because you have no identity. You don't. And it's the same thing with Justin. Justin has no identity. They're losers, spoiled losers. They absolutely are. They said that he has a degree in psychology or something like that. Justin, for the school that he went to. One, I feel like it's bought. Two, because he never excelled as a student in college. Like, no. He was no valedictorian. Valedictorian, none of that. He could have his own practice, all type of stuff that he could be doing with set degree, but instead he wants to run around and drink and do Uggs and and all that stuff and be up under Diddy. So that's completely fine with me. He's a loser, a whole loser. Like, they're not doing anything with their lives, and people don't pay attention to that. They look at Diddy's money. Stop looking at Diddy's money, because it belongs to Diddy. His children are losers. The only kids he have that aren't losers are the minors. The twins, I feel, will do something with their life. I think a lot of opportunities will come their way. I think they'll be just fine. His other daughter, what is her name? Chance. I think Chance will be just fine. She's getting into acting, all of that. Yeah, he went to UCLA, Justin. She's getting into acting. She's graduating high school. I think she's going to be just fine. I think the twins will be fine. I don't think they'll have a hard time finding work, or anything like that. The twins are beautiful. They model. I can see a lot of designers wanting to work with them. They already have. They've been modeling, for years and stuff like that. So they have, the world is, their oyster. The sky's the limit for them. They just have to separate from Papa Bear. If they truly want to excel, they would have to remove their name from Diddy. I think that Quincy has been trying to, but I think he's stuck between a rock and a hard place when it comes to Diddy. Diddy uses his children as a shield. In the movie New Jack City, when he picked up that child and used him as a shield when there was a drive-by pow-powing at the wedding. That is what Diddy does with his children. He uses his children to shield him from the energy and the attention that is coming his way. He wants to make it look like he's this wholesome father. You could have been this person. You didn't want to be. You Diddy. So be Diddy. Be that person. You're a monster. And that's not going to go away because you have children. It's not going to go away because, you're a fucking monster. You absolutely are. You are the devil. And there are many devils. I don't know, everybody feel like the devil can only be one person. No. Just like God is in a lot of us, so is the devil. So, yeah, he is a devil, if you ask me. He's destroyed lives, so many people's lives, innocent people that just had a dream, and he held the key to the door to open that door for them. And it's a shame what he took them through, all for personal gratification. It's unfortunate that he used people as toys, things, materials, that their life doesn't have worth. They're about as worth is their worth is what he makes it. Um, and treating people like that is not cool. Like, it really is not. It scars people. I can only imagine how much therapy it took for Cassie to even get to the point to filing a lawsuit like that. I mean, she almost even missed the deadline to turn it in, because the act only did a year. The Adult Survivor Act only lasted 1 year. So it was up pretty much like in December, and she filed in November. So I think it took a lot for her to do that. I don't think this was easy. I don't. Her coming forward with her story and her tell-all book and all of that, I don't think that was easy for her. I think it took a lot of, practice and counseling, and her family and her husband and her children. I think it took a lot, because look how long she's been quiet. She could have said something a long time ago. But the fear, and then having children, it's a different type of worry. It's different when you feel like somebody's after you, when the monster's after you. But when they're after like your child or bringing up your child, it's a different type of worry. It's a different type of scary. Like, every parent will look at it like, I would rather you harm me than my kid. So it's a different type of, I can't say nothing, because it's a different type of protection. Protecting yourself versus protecting your children, it's different. It's completely different. So, yeah, I think that's crazy. Why is everybody saying my name in the chat? I love you guys. Yes, kids very so much do. They change everything. And they also can change you for the better, though. Meaning, I don't think if Cassie never had children, I don't think it's a higher probability she would have never said anything. But having 2 daughters and going through what she went through, I think it makes things different. I think it makes things different. Like, I'm sure the things she went through, imagining her children, her daughters, going through the same thing. I think she will want to protect them at all cost. And she's doing so. So it makes it just that much more scarier coming forward to say something out of fear. Again, if he could get to her, why wouldn't he be able to get to her kids? If he hurt her, why wouldn't he hurt her kids? Because, and I'm sure if Lil Rod, the one filing the current lawsuit, if his children and him are being threatened, and his ex-wife and, all of that stuff, if they're all being threatened, yeah, crazy. And another thing about Rod, Rodney is married. Rodney. While he went through, so that whole lawsuit that he put up about Diddy and everything that was going on, going to get the ex-workers and all of that stuff, he was married in a relationship that whole time. And he's been married multiple times. He has not just been married once. He's been married multiple times. So yeah. So he was cheating on his wife while doing all of these things that are being discussed in the lawsuit. Every single last one of them. He was married. He is still married. I'm like, wow. So when he was putting in the lawsuit that he was missing holidays with his family and all that stuff, he was saying that because he's married. So he's not saying it was like, oh, I just didn't see my family. I mean, well, if you're working, you're going to miss family occasions and stuff like that and whatnot. But he's married. So it's different missing family functions and holidays and stuff like that being married. Girl. Yeah, he is a married man. Why he's trying to make himself look so innocent. I'm like, why is he not telling anybody that he's married? I'm like, that's weird. That's weird. But I'm going to move on from this because I have to go over and do a second show. So we're going to jump into DJ Academic. We will talk about the whole Meek Mill thing, which don't even matter because it's like, how did you even get in this anyway? We'll talk about that during tomorrow's live. No, this is not about Academic. This is about Christian. Okay, hold on. Let's get into Academic right here. Let's get into Academics. So, DJ Academics sued for R-word and defamation, okay? Now, last year, there was a viral video going around of a female that spent the night at DJ Academics' home. Again, shout out to Valerie for the super sticker. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Shout out to my baby Sandalone. She says, gross. Shout out to Sandalone being a member for over 40 months. That is some dedication. Thank you so much, Sandalone. I love you. Shout out to Brown Girl for being a member. Hi, Brown Girl. I love you for being a member for over 40 months. Oh my God, that is support and dedication. Thank you so much. Shout out to Tasha, my baby. She says, pass the collection plate and hit like for my boo shine every way. I love the uncheckables and Maz. I love you so much, Tasha. Thank you so much for the super sticker, sweetheart. Thank you so much. And so let's get into DJ Academa. So DJ Academa and I'm a girl. Basement Demics. Yes. Last year was a viral video going around of a female that said she spent the night at Axe house. And while there were certain things that transpired that should not have, okay? When we do an update on this, because I got emailed the court files, I just haven't looked at them yet. I like to at least like kind of go over them a little bit, like, you know, read them a little bit before we go live, just so I kind of like know what good points to hit on and talk about, you know. So we'll do that tomorrow. But let's get into Miss Abashi. Now, the only thing that I have with this is her attorney. Okay, that's the only issue. Is it Abashi or Abash? Abashe? We're gonna say Abashe. I like that. Was left no choice other than to file Mr. Allen hubris will be his downfall. The plaintiff's attorney said in a statement. Okay, so internet personality DJ Academic has been accused of SA and defamation per court filing obtained by People. DJ Academics was accused by Fazia, Lord, Abashi. We're gonna call her a Fofo girl. We're gonna call you Fofo girl. Who alleges in July 2022 the Off the Record podcaster R-worded her at his New Jersey home after she was drugged and R-worded by two of his friends. Abashe is suing him for negligent infliction and emotional distress and defamation. She said that she met Allen the year before via social media and they casually dated but by that July 2022, the two were not speaking when he reached out to her. Per the Superior Court of New Jersey filing, upon arrival, his two friends, who are referred to as John Doe's 1 and 2 in the complaint, spoke with her before they followed her to Allen's hot tub. Abashi claimed that the two friends gave her alcohol and made her feel extremely lightheaded and dizzy. John Doe 1 then allegedly became very handsy as aggressively made sexual advances towards her before tossing her into the nearby pool. As she tried to climb out of the pool, she claimed John Doe 1 R-worded her. The complaint states that she has memories of fighting off her attackers but feeling extremely weak. Oh, wow. Throughout the remainder of the evening, Abashe in and out of consciousness, and the men then allegedly gang R-worded her on Allen's pool deck. She claimed around 4 a.m. she woke up in bed with Allen, where he was allegedly brutally R-wording her. Abashi was unaware of the SA and did not learn of them until the next morning when Allen showed her surveillance footage of her being SA'd. After the Abashi reported the attacks to the police, who then performed an R-kit on her, evidencing that Miss Abashi had been sexually assaulted. After she reported the assaults, Abashi remained silent. Per the filing until December 30th, 2023, like I said, y'all, last year, when Allen allegedly defamed her on social media. He publicly claimed that Abashi voluntarily had an orgy with his friends at his home while maintaining that he never participated at all. Allen has more than 1.5 million followers on X and 2.8 million subscribers on YouTube and 500,000 on Twitch. In December 2023, Allen alleged that he returned from a party after he invited an unnamed woman to his home, which he forgot he had done. In the video, he claimed that Abashi willing to have sex with the two men. I don't know if I believe all of that for your story. Now, I will say this. The woman was silent. She only came forward because DJ Akademiks had said something and spoke on it about his podcast about, because people were, finding the lawsuit that she had filed. And with them finding the lawsuit and speaking of the lawsuit, he felt need to come forward and try to defend himself. And in defending himself, she felt like he defamed her. So she came forward and went on a rant on IG, which we're going to play tomorrow. And she went forward on a rant. She was very upset by him speaking of it at all. And she went silent again. She didn't say nothing after that. So again, I don't allegedly, I don't know what happened. If this woman said this happened to her, I'm not going to call her a liar. She did call the police. She did report. She did what she was supposed to do. She got an R kit done, all of that stuff. So who am I to say that she's lying? He showed her the surveillance because when she woke up, she said that he was basically on top of her, taking advantage of her while she was unconscious. Because here's my thing. It is automatically our word if the woman is unconscious, if the person is unconscious. You need consent. So even if you are active with a person before them falling out or falling asleep or passing out and whatnot, while they are asleep or unconscious or whatever they are within that moment in time, even if you did it before while they were conscious, it does not mean you get to do it again because you did it before. But no, before you had consent. Now you don't. How can someone unconscious give consent? Even if she did smash your homeboys, she didn't give you consent. She's talking about you. She's talking about you too. She's not just saying they did. She said you did too. She said she woke up to you on top of her. Okay? She woke up to you. So waking up to somebody, where was the consent given? Even if you smashed her before, doesn't matter. That literally does not matter. If you smashed her before, if y'all dated, none of that matters. No means no. An unconscious person cannot give consent. It literally makes no sense for you to feel like we've dated, I've smashed before, she at my crib, I'm smashing. What? And then he showed her the videos of her being smashed. If the videos show the woman unconscious, so if he wasn't showing her videos of her participating, what were you showing her? What were you showing her? Because the alleged videos that he showed her, which is weird that you would be recording that anyway, doesn't matter if it's your home. People need to know that they're being recorded. They need to know. It doesn't matter if it's your house. It does not mean that you get to have me on recording doing a goddamn thing. It does not give you that right. I don't care if this is your home. Let me know that there are cameras in certain places and whatnot for my privacy. Whether it's your house or not, you don't get to sell a tape because I'm in it because I was at your house. I didn't give you permission to do any of that. You're out of your rabbit. It doesn't give you permission to show people, none of that. And again, was she conscious? Akademiks, was she conscious? Because you said you show her a video. She said you show her a video too. And after you show her the video, she called the police. Wouldn't you think that if you had a video of her participating in sex that she wouldn't call the police because you could easily debunk it? Why are they on recording smashing her, but you aren't? You're creepy. Why are they being recorded poolside smashing her, but you're not on recording? And you took her right to when it happened. So that means you were watching. Please. And you talking about you were at an event with someone. No, you wasn't. You were at home. Because he tried to make it seem like all his friends just stay there whenever they want to, which I believe so, but I think that he's there too. You're there too with these friends. Like, you too selfish to just let people run all up and through. Like, yeah, no, you're not doing that. You're too selfish of a person. You're selfish. So yeah, no, you're not convincing me of anything other. So yeah, was she conscious? That's what I want to know. Because why does she call the police even after you show her the video? If you show me videos of me participating, even if I don't remember it, if I'm participating, like literally doing stuff, then I mean, I'm giving some form of consent within that time. So at that point, I'm be kind of side-eyeing myself. Like, what the was you like? You know, I'll be side-eyeing myself. Like, wait a minute, what the? I don't remember none of this. You know, like, yeah, I'm a side-eye myself because sometimes, you know, when we get drunk, you know, we don't. It's a lot of stuff we don't remember. We do all types of stuff like, oh, you kissed this person last night, or oh, you did this, or you did that. Oh, you don't remember everything. So I can get that sometimes. You know, you do get forgetful with drinking because there's so much going on, and you're inebriated. You know, you're not in a conscious state to be walking around like vividly remembering things. Like, yeah, no. They're going to wake up in a lot of bruises sometimes from a drunken night. Like, oh, where did I get this bruise? Or how does it? And if it ain't no video of it, sometimes there is a video, you know, whether you're on like Snapchat or something, IG or something. But like, oh, you fell. You look at yourself following, like, oh, I fell. Oh, that's where that came from. You know, because after a drunken night, we wake up and sometimes we don't remember anything, you know, nothing at all. But she said she do remember feeling dizzy and, you know, and all of that stuff. And drinking doesn't do that right away. So for her to say that it happened quickly, it does give that she was drugged in some way, shape, or form. Now, the only thing that I do have, the only problem I do have with this case, because we're going to get out of here, but I will come back and we will talk about this again. I promise. We will do a follow up tomorrow morning. We'll do a morning show and talk about this. We just talked about how Tyrone Blackburn was talked to the Supreme, well, and I don't know if it was the Supreme Court of Superior Court. They sat down with him because they feel like he takes lawsuits that target famous people. Here he goes doing it again. He is her lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, the same one that is representing Lil Rod right now in this lawsuit against Diddy, the same one that is representing the young lady against Christian Combs. Tyrone. Here we go. Once again. They say he takes cases to target celebrities. He only takes cases that's going to get him clout, and he doesn't do what's in the client's best interest. Like, it's not about the client at all. It's about clout. Like, and that's what it gives, because here we go again. Tyrone Blackburn, the same one that we were just talking, the same attorney. The trauma attorney, because it seemed like he only takes trauma cases and he don't take them serious, is what it's given, because he would win more. Like, I find it laughable him saying he ain't lost no case. What courtroom were you in? Like, and he's not even like a winning attorney. I don't get why people keep getting him. I think they do because they've seen his name so much, kind of like a Johnny Cochran, if you will. But Johnny Cochran actually won. He won cases. He was part of the team that, you know, got OJ off, you know, and all of that. Like, who has to? What big case he done won? He's not known for that. He's known for just taking frivolous cases. Frivolous cases that are attached to celebrities for him to get clout. Grow the business by free promotion, by being in like blogs and, you know, discussed on, you know, places like YouTube, TikTok, stuff like that. That's free promotion. That's not how you're supposed to do it. Okay. Most lawyers go get a billboard or an ad on a bus, you know, so, you know, things like that, you know, or make their own social media, just, you know, strictly promoting that. He's doing it, and he's like basically like cheating, like, if you will, you know, connecting himself to these big cases with, well, I should say big names, for clout, for attention, and not because he truly believes the client or has their best interest. So he's been doing that for quite some time, and I'm a girl. So yeah, I think that that's trash. It's like, if you're not truly trying to help these people and to get them justice, leave them alone. Like, this shouldn't be a money grab. It really shouldn't. But yeah, so we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna run over to coffee and do a show over there. I love you guys. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for liking the video. If you're back on the replay, please hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. I love you all. We will be live again tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. And until the next show, I'll see you guys on coffee. Bye.